welcome back everybody to a brand new PTCGL Live PAL Day Evolved deck video. Today we're doing another Bad Deck Friday, and today is going to be another Forretress deck. This one is going to be Forretress with Venusaur VMAX. Now, Venusaur VMAX I have not tried out in quite some time, but I did want to try it out now that it has access to Forretress EX. The idea behind Venusaur is its main attack, Forest Storm, that does 30 damage for each grass energy on all of your Pokemon. And now that we have Forretress EX in the format, you're able to blow up your Forretress with exploding energy, where of course once you're in turn, you can search your deck for up to 5 basic grass energy and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, but you gotta knock out your own Forretress, which does kind of classify this as Bad Deck Friday because you don't like giving up 2 prizes right away, but you are able to get 5 grass energy into play, and then you can abuse Forretress with Path and Iono as you put your opponent to 4 prizes. You can start hand disrupting them and trying to build up for Venusaur's big Forest Storm attack. Now, Forest Storm does unfortunately hit for pretty awkward numbers. A lot of the time, you're actually going to be doing 210 damage early on with Venusaur's Forest Storm. That's what I found anyways. And G-Max Bloom only does 210 damage too, so your numbers are just not quite there. I am playing a 1-1 line of Cherrim in the deck. There's a lot of stage 1s in this deck, which is another reason why it's kind of a Bad Deck Friday type deck. But Cherrim is in here for Spring Bloom, allowing you to get even more grass energy into play. You can't put energy on Venusaur with Cherrim, but you can still put it on all your other one-prize Pokemon, which is perfectly fine, because you're really just trying to build up energy for Venusaur with Cherrim, and the later half of the game, try to build up for a big 1-hit KO with Forest Storm while you're constantly disrupting your opponent's hand through Iono and Path to the Peak. We are still playing Bibarel for a draw in the deck. You still kind of need it for the draw. And we got Forest Seal Stone. Nice thing about this deck, it does get to play Forest Seal Stone as a backup option to find cards you want. Forest Seal Stone's really good in here to help you set up your deck. It's actually a really nice card. Forest Seal Stone was fantastic in the Venusaur deck. Before we do get into today's video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if you're, of course, looking to get any Paldea Evolve codes still, or you want to get an older set like Scarlet and Violet base set or Celebrations, get them over at Card Cavern. If you do get anything at Card Cavern, of course, at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, and use code LDF if you get any codes. Also, check out the Shovel Squad down below too. Every Monday, I post a new video over to their channel, and you can check out my second channel down below for even more content. Yeah, I got a second channel. Definitely go make sure you subscribe to that down below if you haven't already. But yeah, so looking back at the deck, there are a lot of stage 1s in the deck. Yes, we do play a lot. We got Cherrim, we got Forretress, we got Venusaur, we got Bibarel. The reason why is because all the stage 1s play an important role. It's nice to have the draw in the deck with Bibarel, especially when you need to keep finding cards and making sure you're constantly doing stuff like hand disruption. The Cherrim, again, is very important to make sure we ramp up damage. One Forretress EX is just not enough to let Venusaur VMAX take a one-shot. You could do double Forretress if you want, but then you basically lose the game if your opponent ever kills a Venusaur VMAX. And I know you can like double Forretress and then do Iono, which, I mean, if you want to maybe try out that as a strategy, you can. I mean, you can still technically do a double Forretress in this deck if you really wanted to, but I do like having the Cherrim. It's nicer to make your opponent have to go through 2 Venusaur VMAXs. It is, thankfully, very bulky. 330 HP is a lot of HP to have. So Venusaur is thankfully super tanky, and that's why it's fine to make him go through 2. But if you want to go down the route of double Forretress, you technically could, but it's just super risky, because then you just lose the game if they ever KO a Venusaur. Other stuff in the deck, we got Roxanne. If, you know, they knock out something early on and you go Forretress, you can Roxanne them instead of Iono. You got Boss in the deck for the Gust. Another Boss, honestly, wouldn't be bad. We got 2 switching cards. We are playing a Capturing Aroma and 3 Battle VIP. The Aroma is here because it is a way to find another evolution Pokemon if you flip heads, or it can find you basics, because this deck does have a pretty big setup. I mean, you need to get Venusaur, Pineco. You probably want a Cherubi. You might want a Bidoof for some draw. That's why we got Battle VIP and the Capturing Aroma in the deck. You could put a Choice Belt in here, by the way. It is something I am considering playing. If you play the Belt, though, you can't play the Forest Seal Stone, so it's a little risky. But you definitely could play a Belt in here to help fix the math a little bit. Definitely wouldn't be a terrible idea to maybe play 1 Choice Belt. But if you're playing Forest Seal Stone, you might not be able to play the Belt a lot. But a Belt definitely could be something you could also try to fit within this deck. But let's go try out Venusaur VMAX with Forretress here for Bad Deck Friday on PCG Live, see in action, and see what we're able to do with it. Ooh, we're against Xiam PAL here for Bad Deck Friday. I think we can beat this. We have a pretty good setup too, so I'm feeling a little confident. What do I want? I want Pineco and Cherubi, I think. I mean, I want to get Bidoof down, but this hand is pretty good. We have an insane hand, to be honest. We can go Forretress, Ultra Ball for Venusaur, Iono Path. Feeling pretty good. We just need to make sure we KO the Xiam PAL. Xiam PAL is scary because obviously they can 1-hit KO a Venusaur VMAX, which does make this a bit of a tougher matchup, but if they can't set up, we should be fine. That's all it takes. We just don't let them set up. Build up enough energy, we just overwhelm them. This should be enough to win. Hopefully we don't get Iono'd, because this hand is kind of perfect, to be honest. So, getting Iono'd would not be ideal. Unfortunately, we have to try to get enough energy in play to one-hit KO this Xiam PAL, though. I don't know if we can quite get there. There's an energy. So let's go Forretress. Let's see what we got here. I could Ultra Ball for the... I could Ultra Ball for the Venusaur VMAX, get rid of Path and Grass. I think I need all those. I think I just have to, like, high roll off of the Iono. Because every card in the hand is good. I need to make sure I get Path in play. We can get Cherrim down. I really want to one-hit KO this Xiam PAL here, so I might have to high roll off of the Iono. I could guarantee the Venusaur, though. But at the same time, I think it's fine to just try to get Path in place. Let's go Cherrim, Path, Iono, and see what we got going on here. Venusaur VMAX and energy, please. Nice, let's go. And we got Bidoof. Yo, the squad rolled up. We can Ultra Ball. I think this is a knockout, actually. We'll get rid of the Iono. I think it's... Yeah, that should be fine to get rid of Iono. Do we get the knockout? Yo, turn 2 knockout, Venusaur VMAX one time. Yo, say it ain't so. No, we're 10 off. Bro. Come on. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's so stupid. 10 off, bro. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully we didn't Iono them into the God hand. They might attack me for 120, but that's fine. No, they got the stadium. That's not good. That's one bad thing. You play Iono Path, you pray they don't get a stadium. We were 10 off, bro. This is why this is bad deck Friday, because Venusaur struggles to follow up with a 1-hit KO. Oh my god. Like, I Iono'd them into the perfect hand. I got them Irida plus stadium. You love to see it. Should have held the Iono. I mean, they're not knocking me out this turn, actually, though. They can't take a knockout on my Venusaur VMAX here. So it's not that big of a deal, actually. So unfortunate they drew out of that, though. That's sad. I don't think they can knock me out here. So I think we're fine. If that was a skater's park, we could have been KO'd. If they knocked me out this turn, I would have... Oh my god, they have 4 energy. Jeez. Okay, good thing I did... Good thing I got rid of the Iono. No way I was going to friggin' Iono them into 4 new cards. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. What do we draw? A Path? Bidoof? Sure. All right, research. Here we go. That's a pretty good hand, actually. So we can... I really want to get Bibarel, but I need to get past. We're going to go grab the other Venusaur VMAX here. How much HP does this have? 90. That is enough for Radiant Greninja to snipe it, which is kind of annoying. That's fine. We'll switch. Got to deny him the prize. And we have to get Path here off of the Forest Seal Stone. I mean, they're in top deck mode. If they draw a supporter card, I am going to cringe. Nah, bro, they ain't doing it. Nope. Nope, not happening. Nope, I refuse to believe my opponent's going to get a supporter top deck. It ain't happening. No way you're drawing a supporter card here, opponent. I do need something 2 off the prizes. It would be nice. All right, let's see. 4 and 5 feels pretty good. Yeah, there we go. We got Bibarel. We're cooking. Pretty good stuff. If they actually top deck a supporter, dude, no way. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, no, nope, 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 nope. You did not draw a supporter. You did not draw a research. Yes, let's go. All right, let's get it, baby. So, yeah, feels pretty good. And that's the goal. How much are we doing right now? 240. So we do have a one-shot, which is good. Just got the KO. Get Spiritomb down so they can't play Lumineon if they get rid of the Path. We'll Bibarel for 3. Another Grass Energy. There we go. We can Cherrim. Put that there. And 270 damage knockout. 1 more energy. We can one-shot a Palkia V-Star if that happens. But I think we're basically like in the driver's seat right now. It ain't looking good for my opponent. That was good. I mean, this is the strategy of this deck. Build up a ton of energy, Iono Path, and pray your opponent bricks. Great stuff. All right. If they bench another 2 prize or we have game in hand, it's not looking good. They are in complete top deck mode now, and that is what I like to see. And there's the Scooperoni. Making Xiam PAL concede is nice. This matchup really does come down to whether or not you go first, though. Because, I mean, this is definitely a go-first type deck, but especially against Xiam PAL. That was scary. Thankfully, the Iono didn't give them everything they needed. They were close. If that Lost City was a skater's park, they would have had to kill my Venusaur VMAX, which would have sucked. But they were in top deck mode, so I think we still could have maybe salvaged together a win. All right, let's try out Venusaur Forretress here in this match. Okay, we open up with a pretty good hand. A lot of Pokemon, which I like. We like to see a lot of basics. This deck does play a lot of Stage 1 Pokemon, which is why it's Bad Deck Friday. Playing against Arctina. Okay, this matchup's probably beatable. It's good we're going first. If we're going second, we might have been in a bit more of a pickle. They do play Path, actually. If they Path me, I can't do Forretress. But this is where the Cherrim's nice, because then I can, like, Excite Energy and play with Cherrims. Like, technically, it's okay. Since we don't prize Cherrim, of course, which we don't. Okay, we'll grab Pineco and Cherubi. No Nest Ball for Venusaur V. Let me just check my prizes again real quick here. A lot of supporters in there. If we can path them first, we're chilling. Yeah, if we can get the first path on them, then we're big chilling. I really do want to Forretress this turn, though. Really hoping we can Forretress here. So we're hoping that my opponent does not put a path down for one turn, and then we can play the Forretress. Because actually, Venusaur VMAX can 1-hit KO of Arceus, I think. We might be able to get enough energy and play to KO this Arceus. So I'm kind of hoping we do not get pathed. They got no double turbo, which is good. That helps. They got an Ultra Ball. That's the thing, though. If my opponent plays a path, they can't do Starbirth. So they're kind of in a bit of a weird spot if they play a path, because then they can't do Starbirth. So we'll see. They do get rid of a path and a boss. Two really good discards, actually. Path especially, obviously. We want to be the first one to path my opponent. This is why it's good we went first, not second. We'll see what they grab off the Ultra Ball. They might not have anything in their hand. That's one of the things when you're with Arctina is like, I like the deck. I think Arctina is really fun and good, but my issue is it is not a very good setup-based deck, because like, it's because the deck relies on Judge as a draw supporter, you actually have a hard time getting Pokemon into play, which is not good. So I don't know, that's why I'm like leaning off of Arctina. Like I played Arctina last week at locals. Most of my losses were because I brick off of a Judge. Like I would play the Judge with the V-Star. I'm like, oh, I lose. That's why Arctina is kind of mid sometimes. I don't know, I do like it though. I prefer Arcdura though. They Iono me. My hand was pretty good, unfortunately. That's why we got Force Seal Stone in play. His hand's not very good. Uh-oh. That was a pretty good Iono into not very good cards. What do we draw? Okay, that makes up for it. Okay. Iono, here we go. We Iono them. You Iono me, I Iono you. Okay, come on. We need something good here. Nice. We didn't get Path, though. But we can try to go Bibarel to get Path. I need to get Path here. That's the goal. So we will Bibarel first before we do Force Seal Stone. Nice. Let's go. We can path my opponent. And we didn't get the VMAX, though. Well, if we're knocking them out, it doesn't really matter, actually. Okay. If we're knocking them out, actually, it doesn't even matter. So let's just go Kaboom. I mean, it's a little awkward to do Forretress before the Iono, but my opponent doesn't really have anything anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Or Forretress after Iono, I mean. Yeah, we have the Force Seal Stone for Venusaur VMAX. Unfortunate. I was going to get Path, but I think if... Do we have a knockout? We might be one energy short, actually. I mean, even if we're not knocking them out, it's not a big deal, but man, it might actually be a big deal if we're not knocking them out. Okay, we'll grab the Venusaur VMAX. Get that big boy down. Are we doing enough to knock him out? I think we are. Nope, we are 10 off. Ooh, we actually did whiff the knockout. So I needed another energy there. I didn't get a path down, so unfortunately my opponent actually gets to play the game. Okay, that was actually a pretty big whiff then, honestly. Not getting the path to peak. We also whiff. We needed one more energy. Venusaur Y. Yikes. That's fine. They got the double turbo. They probably have the V-Star here. Wouldn't be surprised if they did have it. They probably do have it. Yeah, that's pretty tough. We need a switch again in the other Venusaur, and I already burned a switch. I can't retreat. Well, I guess I could retreat, but I'm losing a lot of energy. I need to be able to one-shot Giratina V-Star, which I can do. Actually, you know what? I think we're fine. As long as I can build up a buttload of energy, we can technically go knockout. They go knockout, and then I go knockout in return. I just need to get I need to get energy in play. I need to be able to one-shot their Giratina V-Star, and I think I actually am fine to win this. Very unfortunate that we were not able to get a path of the peak in play. It didn't really matter, because, I mean, they have the V-Star anyways, but shutting off Starbirth would have been just nice, obviously. It's unfortunate. Man, they got Bibarel. Yeah. Not ideal. That turn 1 Iono they did really screwed me over. Unfortunate. Coulda, woulda. If I can find a rope this turn, that'd be good. We'll see. And they Cleansing Glove the Spiritomb. They Iono me. There goes our researches. That sucks. Kind of needed that, actually. All right, let's see what Iono gives me. That's not bad, actually. I'll take it. We got more energy. I need as much energy as I can, so I'll take what I can get. You don't hate that. Forretress EX might be okay, because Giratina can't one-shot it when it does guard press. Which actually is... Well, they can't one-shot Venusaur either, so it probably doesn't make a difference. Yeah, this is tough. So ideally, we want to get a switch here. We'll see what we can make work. If they put all the energy on the Giratina, then I'm feeling pretty good. The Bibarel being in play is also pretty bad. No, they're building up the Arceus on the bench. So they are just not wanting to do Giratina. So now I do really want to get a switch. So let's go Spring Bloom here. Spread the energy out. Do this. Grab another Bidoof, I guess. Actually, no, we have to fail that. Because I need to draw cards. We're going to Ultra Ball. Grab Venusaur VMAX. And then we will Bibarel for 5 cards. Roxanne. We have to research here. Roxanne doesn't really matter in this matchup, so we can probably just get rid of her. Yeah, the Roxanne's not going to matter too much. Just research here and see what we got. More grass energy. There we go. The more the merrier. As much as we can. I think we got the rope too, didn't we? Yeah, we did get the rope. So we can actually escape rope here. They'll give me a 1 prizer though. I think we just have to sacrifice the Venusaur, because they'll just give me a 1 prizer if I play the escape rope. We are doing 330 damage, so we are hitting pretty hard here. So we can knock out and heal. It's fine. We have 180 HP left. I mean, we're probably going to get knocked out. We'll see. We go 1 in 5. Nest Ball and Aroma. It's not bad. We just need to be able to one-shot the Arceus V-Star next turn. That's what we have to do. We have to be able to one-shot their V-Star with Venusaur. If only we killed the Arceus V the turn when we popped the Forretress. That's so unfortunate. They just Nova. They don't even bother doing Bibarel, lol. They're, like, confident. Not sure we can one-shot them. We'll see. We need to be able to... We just have to one-shot them and we can win this, because they can't respond KO me with Giratina, and there's no 2-prizer in play, so... All we have to do is KO this Arceus in 1 hit, and I think we can win this game. Because they have no way to one-shot Venusaur with Giratina. It only does 280 damage. 310 max with a belt. Unless they're playing Radiant Hawlucha. But they need a stadium for that. So that ain't even going to happen. We need to get a knockout here. Can we do it? Hoping we can. How much energy do we even have left? Do we even have enough? We have 2 in the deck. That's not enough, actually. That's only 270 damage. Oh, I think we're literally just short. Oh, no. I think we're just short. We only have 2 energy in the deck. I don't think that's enough to win this, right? Because if I go 210, 240, 270. Yeah, we are 1 energy off of being able to knock out this Arceus V-Star. Oh, my God. No. 1 energy away from being able to win this game, potentially. That is so unfortunate. Damn. We're 1 energy off of being able to win this. That sucks. I think that's probably GG's. I don't see a way I can win this now. Yeah, we're 1 energy off of being able to win this game. I just needed 2 energy, and I needed 1 more energy in the deck, and I could have knocked out Arceus this turn, and then all I have to do is KO the Giratina V-Star in 1 hit. Well, they had 1 prize remaining, actually. I guess they could have just bossed for game anyways, but still... They are down a boss. Even with Bibarel Squovit, it was still possible, so that's unfortunate. They had V-Guard, too. I mean, all we had to do was KO the Arceus V-Star the turn we popped the Forretress. But Venusaur just doesn't do enough damage, man. It just can't hit hard enough. Even when we had the Cherrim in play, we just couldn't find other energy. If we KO'd the Arceus V, the game would have been over, and they did find a boss. So we would have lost anyways, because they had boss. Yeah, they had boss for game anyways. Didn't really matter, obviously, because we just, like, attack, and they just went with boss. So, yeah, there's nothing we can do. That's the downside of this deck. Forretress gives up 2 prizes. We tried. If we were able to maybe get the path off, if we path them from being able to do Starbirth and we whiff the KO, it would have felt a little bit better. All right, trying out Venusaur in this game. We have to go first. We open up with... All right, you know what? I like the hand. The only issue is I don't know if I can take a one-shot with Venusaur turn 2. Because I probably have to retreat Bidoof. The hand's pretty good, though. Ooh, we're playing against Lost Tina. Could be the harder of the Lost Box decks, because Giratina does have Star Requiem, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. We have a pretty good turn 1, at least. As long as they don't, like, Radiant Greninja me turn 1, then we should be fine. That's a really good draw. That Fortress is actually huge. Okay, what do we draw? Aroma's not bad. So let's go Pineco Venusaur. Got Cherrim in there. Venusaur Fortress. Okay. Go here. Go here. Old Nest Ball. If they rope me, I think I still want to go into Venusaur as a wall. I'll just pass. We'll save the Capturing Aroma for next turn, see if I can get head so I can get a Bibarel. Hopefully my opponent does not Iono me. Some Venusaur. Some Giratinas do play Iono, so we're hoping I get Iono'd here. Because our hand's pretty good. We got Iono, Venusaur VMAX, so like, and Fortress, so like, please don't Iono me. See if we can beat Giratina. It is a little tough potentially, mainly just because, again, insta-KO, but they can't one-shot a Venusaur, but they have Sableye, so we'll see. It's probably better than Arctina, though. This is definitely a better matchup than Arctina. They got Torrent Cores. My opponent did not get any Comfies, though, with that Battle VIP, which is odd. Yeah, not getting any Comfies there is kind of weird. But we are fine with that, I guess. We take those. So long as they don't get a turn 2 Giratina. Ooh, Boss and Sableye. Sayonara. We have the Iono for next turn, so we're locked in. Ooh, are they going to do Abyss Seeking? I think they are doing Abyss Seeking here. Forest Seal Stone! Okay, you know what? That's fine, because if they use that, they don't have Star Requiem. That is kind of an odd card to see. Are they going to play the Forest Seal Stone? No, they're not. Guys, that's actually kind of an interesting concept. Forest Seal Stone and Giratina. Okay, what have they been? Nest Ball and Mirage Gate. So we do have an Iono coming their way, so... I mean, even with the... even with the Forest Seal Stone, it's all good. Definitely an interesting card. Just get Cherubi. Alright, let's see if we can get Bibarel here off of the Aroma before I do anything. Hey, look at that. We got Bibarel. We're gonna have to retreat Bidoof. I don't know if I can knock him out this turn. See, this is the issue with Venusaur, man. You still struggle to take a knockout on the following turn. Could try to gamble for the Switch. I think it's fine to just two-shot this. As long as they can't attack me next turn. They only have 4 and they'll comfy, so like, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with retreating Bidoof. It's fine. I'm not, if I don't get the knockout, which I don't think I'll be able to, it's fine. No biggie. You can just attack with Venusaur. They do have that Forest Seal Stone on, which is pretty funny, but again, if they play that, they don't get to do Star Requiem, and I'm actually totally down with that. I am down for that. No Star Requiem for you, good sir. Alright. Let's see what they get off the prizes here. Okay, so let's go attach, retreat, Bibarel. Bibarel before Iono, sure? Is that fine? Correct? Yeah, I think it is. Ooh, double Forest Seal. Okay. They might play Vacuum. That's fine. Let's do this. We got the Switch in the deck? Yeah, we do. I'll get another Bidoof, sure. And this Iono. Could have maybe Ultra Ball. That's fine. I want to make sure we get Cherrim in play at some point, though, because I want to be able to one-shot Venusaur. And we got the Path. That's good. Yeah, we'll put the Path in play. And we'll just G-Max Bloom. Yeah, unfortunately, no knockout. We'll just hit them for 210. 10 off. I could put a Choice Belt in here. Maybe the deck needs to play a Choice Belt. I don't know. Maybe this deck should play a Belt. The only problem is you can't use Belt against EXs. So against Miraidon and Xiam, it's not going to matter. But they should be able to do stuff this turn. I can just pop the Forest Seal Stone for another Iono, though. Or if I play Escape Rope and they knock out Bidoof with, like, Cramorant, I can Roxanne them. Let's see if they can knock me out this turn. It's maybe possible. It's maybe possible. Damn, they get a third Giratina. I mean, yeah, it's maybe possible they can knock me out here. We'll see. They got 2 cards in hand. Let's see what else they can do here. Let's see, let's see. I'm fine with benching Pokemon, too, because they did bin a Sableye. And with the heavy hand disruption we have, Sableye might not be too much of a problem. If water... They could do Abyss Seeking again, but then they... No, they're going to pop the Forest Seal, I was going to say. Yeah, they could do Abyss Seeking, but I think they definitely need to pop the Forest Seal Stone. This is probably going to get another Colress's Experiment. Now they know their V-Star power, which is lit. This deck actually sucks without the V-Star power, to be honest, so we take those. I could Iono them again. Do I want to go Iono again? They're at 6. Can they get... I don't think they can attack this turn. They can definitely go Comfy here, but I don't think they're going to be able to attack. Yeah, they're just going to be seeking. I'm cool with doing Iono again. Yeah, we can Iono them. I'm cool with that. They didn't get rid of the Stadium. They lose a Roxanne and a Rope. Okay, Roxanne ain't too bad. I mean, that's another draw card they don't have access to now, which is good. Don't mind seeing that. Okay, let's Bibarel for 1 and see if I can rip Iono. Nope. Alright, yeah, that's fine. We'll just Iono. We just want to keep disrupting their hand every turn. That's literally the point of this deck. Just hand disrupt, hand disrupt, hand disrupt. With a path in play. Okay, let's see if we draw off the Iono here. Another Venusaur VMAX would be good. Nope. Another Bibarel, though, is decent. Didn't get the Cherrim, though. Unfortunate. It's fine. We can one-shot the Giratina V's next turn. I want to be able to one-shot the V-Star, though. That's why I need to find my Cherrim. Okay, let's go 5 and 1. Trust. Not great. They're not going to disrupt my hand, which is bad. That was my only other Iono I have. I do have Boss Man, though. I think we're still fine, but we need to do something. Hopefully my opponent not get a Chorus off this, by the way. If they get a Chorus, we could be in trouble. Because they're at 6. They promoted the Giratina, not the Comfy, though, which is kind of odd. Or they're at 8, actually. I lied. They're at 8. Oh, they Abyss Seeking again? Okay, this is pretty much GG's. Yeah, they're Abyss Seeking again. That's, like, game over for sure. Okay, they got nothing going on. Another Venusaur. It's not the greatest draw ever. Can't really do much with the hand, but we can Force Storm for the knockout, and then next turn I boss for game. I am 1 energy off of being able to KO the V-Star, though, so if they get the V-Star in play, I technically can't win the game with boss. That'd be great if I had a Cherrim. I mean, they can't one-shot my VMAX, though, so I don't know. It's looking pretty good for us right now. Okay, so we need to find Cherrim. They got Chorus. Okay, they found Chorus. That's fine. It might be a little too late, though. Let's see if they can even attack me this turn. Without Star Requiem, we're just not getting knocked out. 2 boss are down? That's probably both their bosses' order. They got a Stadium, finally. They did get rid of the Stadium, but will it be enough? Let's find out. They got Greninja. They could, I guess they could Greninja snipe me. That's not going to do much, though. They could knock out Cherubi and then hit Venusaur for 90 and then lost Impacted. But they shouldn't even have any boss left. Both boss are gone. Okay, they got the attack, it looks like. Yep. All right, do they have anything else? If not, we just attack. Okay. So we need to draw a Cherrim here to win the game this turn. Bro, I haven't played an Ultra Ball yet. Come on, bro. Give me an Ultra Ball. I literally just need Cherrim and the game's over. Ultra Ball, please. Research. We have to lose stuff. That's fine. I mean, I could just hit the Giratina and then just finish it off with Double Edge, I guess. Oh, but now they can set up Greninja for game. They can Greninja for game now. So I think I have to go for the one-shot then, right? Because they now have access to Greninja for game. I could boss kill their Greninja, I guess. Which would make it even harder for them to win the game. And I can't one-shot this. Crap. Chaos Research. Oof. That was a pretty bad research. Okay, this is actually not great. My opponent might be able to win with Greninja. We are 1 energy off again. Venusaur, stop being 1 energy off. Oh, not getting Cherrim there actually might lose the game. If my opponent can Greninja this turn, I lose. They just knock out Cherubi and Venusaur to win. Oh my god. Well, they're down 2 waters. 3 waters. Okay, maybe they can't do it. I mean, they would need a lot to get there. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We have game in hand, though, so if they just attack with Giratina, we win. Yeah, that's really unfortunate we didn't get Cherrim, because all we had to do was just one-shot the Giratina and we win the game. Let's see if they can pull off a knockout with Radiant Greninja here. It's not looking great for us. Maybe this deck should play Squovit. Iono. That's fine. We do lose boss, but, I mean, it's down to whether or not they get Greninja, right? They've already attached for turn, though, so they have to double Mirage Gate to knock me out. And get a... No, they can retreat. They just need double Mirage Gate now to knock me out. Okay, there's Ultra Ball. We were actually, like, 1 card off. Not that that research gave us a knockout anyways. Okay, they got the Mirage Gate. They don't think they have any way to get water back in the deck. Yeah, okay. It looks like they didn't get it, like, Rod or Recycler. Okay, that should be fine, then. That should be fine. My opponent honestly kind of played this smart. I mean, honestly, Abyss Seeking isn't terrible in this matchup. The problem is I just one-shot your stuff anyways, but Abyss Seeking does let them set up, right? Which is fine for them. Oh, they could have won with Sableye, too. I forgot about that. Sableye could have won them the game, too, actually. On Pineco, right? No, the heal attack actually prevented Sableye from winning the game. So they didn't have a way to win there with Sableye. It had to be Radiant Greninja, because Pineco would not have been able to be KO'd. But thankfully, we got there in the end. Had we got Cherrim in play a bit earlier, I think we would have won that, because we would have been able to do enough damage to one-hit KO the Giratina V-Star. That's why this deck is kind of a bad deck Friday deck. Venusaur just keeps being like 10 damage off of getting knockouts. That's 3 times now in this video. We were like 1 attack away, or 1 energy off of being able to KO something in 1 hit. Again, this game of Venusaur VMAX, not a bad start. We are going second, though, not first, which is kind of a problem. But we can maybe make the most. If my opponent's a slow setup, then that's fine. Right now, Xiam, this might be Arcdura. Kind of wish well, it could be Rapid Strike, too. I kind of wish I opened up with Pineco, to be honest. Maybe regretting opening up a Venusaur. We'll see, though. Okay, looks like it is Arcdura. They get rid of 2 fighting, though. Going second against Arceus isn't great. But no, it's Tinglu. Tinglu is weak to grass. The only problem is I can't do Forretress against Tinglu. Oh, that's actually a bit of a problem. But my opponent does... Okay, this might be okay. They have a pretty good turn 1, though. Holy moly. But we'll see if they squawk ability and anything good here. I think we beat Tinglu. Hopefully they whiff off Squawk 1 time. Okay, they got Spiritomb. That's fine. Whiff off the Squawk. Please whiff off the Squawk. I don't know. It's going to be tough to get Forretress in play. No, they got the Tinglu. No. That's not good. Yeah, it'll be tough to get Forretress down. Well, actually, no. Forretress ability does work. I forgot. Never mind. I lied. Forretress ability works against Tinglu. I forgot. I forgot Tinglu doesn't stop EXs. They did get the perfect turn 1. Unfortunately, my opponent, though, they got nothing else going on in their hand. So we can kind of capitalize on that. Okay, what do we draw? Bidoof. I really think we need Bidoof in this matchup. Let's get another Venusaur. Honestly, I might just hold this hand. They're in top deck mode. They can't knock me out. Do I hold? I could. I kind of want to research. Kind of do want to play the research here. Tempted just to... I do want to draw more cards. I can go Forretress, then research. Venusaur V can attack, too, and knock out Tinglu. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. If I also don't have anything, like, maybe my opponent won't, like, Iono me. But, I mean, they are in top deck mode. What are the chances they even draw out of this? Okay, wow, they drew a judge. Are you kidding me? Bro, no, my hand. Good thing I played... Okay, this hand's even better, actually. Yo, this hand's actually pretty good, too. This hand's even better than the last hand. All right, we cooking, baby. Nice try. All right, never mind. The Judge Top deck, kind of cheesy. All good, though. They did give me a good hand, so that's fine. This is where we proceed to win the game. If you want a deck that probably beats Tinglu, here you go. Venusaur VMAX is the deck for you. Let's go Forretress. Attach. Kaboom. Nice thing about this matchup, too, is we can actually use Venusaur's main attack, like the other attack that it has, the heal Spring Bloom attack. It's actually not bad in this matchup. So we can heal the damage they do to me, which is kind of lit. Because they're doing, like, no damage anyways. We can Iono Path them here, which is pretty lit. Path the Peak can shut off Tinglu, so if we ever need to, like, get Bibarel's ability, we can, like, Path, I guess. I mean, this matchup is pretty free. I'm not going to lie. This is, like, a pretty good... As long as you set up, I don't know if you can lose to Tinglu. And that's one of the cool things about Venusaur VMAX. So we can do the main healing attack here, G-Max Spring Bloom, to heal, which is nice. So let's go Path, Iono. See what we got here. As long as the VMAXs aren't prized, which thankfully they are in there. Just go VMAX. We don't even really need Cherrim in this matchup. Yeah, Cherrim's kind of useless here. Because we already have the energy belt double scrap Bibarel. I could bench Cherubi. No, Cherubi, no. Bad idea. Cherubi's only got 40 HP. I was thinking like the effects wouldn't work. The effects do work against Cherubi. We'll just knock him out here with G-Max Bloom and keep the Force Heal Stones in play. We can heal 30 damage they do to us. We can make it even harder for them to knock me out. Because they're 3-shotting me. As long as we have Path in play, they're 3-shotting me because they can't use Alakazam. We can also pop the Force Heal Stone for a boss's order so that if they bench a Tinglu and build it up, which they're probably going to have to do, I just win. So I think the game's probably just over, right? We'll just boss Tinglu here and knock it out with our Venusaur. Seems pretty good to me. We'll see what they have. They do have the energy on the Tinglu. They can Corride into it, but then I'll just boss knock it out with the thing. So the game basically just over. So there you go. You want a deck that beats Tinglu? Here you go, Venusaur VMAX Forretress, because you get a healing attack, and the healing attack's pretty good, and they can't do anything about it. Honestly, this matchup's still, like, fine. As long as you're able to get energy in play, for whatever reason you can't go Forretress, you can still, like, manually build up the Venusaur, I guess, and maybe you get a turn where you get to do Cherrim, which is pretty lit. Because technically if you bench the Cherubi and they don't Radiant Alakazam to it, then you can still get a Cherrim down, because they can't use Tinglu's main attack against Cherubi, right, because of the ability. You can use Cherrim, attach to Venusaur over 2 turns, and then Cherrim energy into play. And then one-shot Tinglu that way. That also works. So, like, yeah, this matchup's pretty decent. We have a decent deck against Tinglu, so I think they can't even do Koraidon. Like, they can't do anything here. Path is just a very strong card against Tinglu. Yeah, Path Venusaur. Pretty good anti-Tinglu deck. Yeah, they just pass. Looking pretty good for us. Let's do this. Let's go for the Capturing Aroma. Tails. I was hoping for heads, but that's fine. Let's pop this. We have Switch in hand, so whatever. I don't think it really matters. We'll just grab the boss, KO the Tinglu. We can once again heal with G-Max Bloom. The heal's actually not bad, because I guess Koraidon does, what, 220? So the more we heal, the harder it is even for Koraidon to knock me out. Koraidon can't even one-shot me now, so yeah, they can't even do Koraidon. So yeah, I don't know. There's, like, no way they can win, right? Because I guess, like, Koraidon is bulky enough to survive a hit, because it's not weak to grass, right? But if we just literally heal, because now we've just healed out of range of being KO'd by Koraidon. I guess they can, like, Radiant Alakazam, I guess. But if we just keep healing, the game's over. I mean, the game's just over, right? I think we just win here. I don't think my opponent's playing the game. I think they just, like, they just rage quit. I would do that too when you're playing against a pretty good anti-Tinglu deck. So I think this is basically GG's. I guess I'll see you all at the victory screen. And we have won the game. Venusaur VMAX, not bad against Tinglu. We take those. A lot of people hate playing against this on the ladder. I see a lot of people complain about it on Reddit. There you go. You want a good anti-Tinglu deck? Play the Venusaur. There you have it. That is Bad Deck Friday on Venusaur VMAX. Been a while since I've played this card, but now that it has Forretress, it finally has a reason to see a bit of play. The deck is kind of cool. Again, being able to abuse Iono and Path is what this deck really tries to aim for while you try to build up a big attack with Forest Storm. It is tricky, though, when decks can want to KO you, but you did see we did beat Xiam PAL and lost Tina, which are 2 matchups that could be pretty difficult for a deck like this, mainly because of the power of the 1 KO options. I do like the Cherrim in the deck. I think you need it. I mean, again, you're just not able to build up enough energy with Forretress. You could do, like, double Forretress, but, I mean, then you got to give up 2 prizes, so I'm not a fan of that. You could maybe go down the road of, like, double Forretress Venusaur, which I guess you could still technically play the deck like that style, I guess, so there is the option of that. The deck's kind of cool, though. I think the 4 Steel Stones are good. You could put a Choice Belt in here. There were times where having a Choice Belt would have been nice, too, I guess. But that'll be it for me on my Venusaur VMAX Forretress deck. If you all enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 45,000 subs. We're getting super close to 45K. We are now less than, like, 40 subs away at the time of recording this, and maybe we're already there, but if not, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Check out Card Cavity if you get any codes. Use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord down below, and the Shovel Squad, and my second channel for extra content. That'll be for me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.